Jurulatih, ibu bapa harus memainkan peranan yang penting dalam mendidik anak-anak mereka, ya. So respect is one. The other thing that I think football brings together is, of course, we discussed about coexisting. I mentioned earlier, we are a community, unity. Yeah, coexisting together as a team. You play as a team. You don't play as a race. We don't care about religion. We don't care about creed. But we play as a community, as one. You know. So, what else? Apa lagi nilai-nilai yang football bola sepak boleh sampaikan?
Sebenarnya banyak.
Okay.
Sebenarnya banyak.
Because you see, parents are watching, parents need to know, children are watching, they need to know, coaches need to know what values football brings in, so that if a parent wants to send a kid to football, some parents will say, anak saya ni selalu main komputer dalam rumah, hari Sabtu dan Ahad saya nak dia berpeluh, so coach, train him. We are not only training him football, they also need to know what other thing that we are going to give him or her. That's what we want to talk about. What else?
Okay, we go. I think we go direct into the process. Okay, we direct into the process. I'm sorry, I have to say this.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Most of we are talking about developments, grassroots development. Most of the coaches, they don't understand between teaching and coaching.
Okay.
That's the problem. Okay, because I think the football authorities get things ready for us, coaches, alright, to organize games, training, dah ada dah semua. So most of the coaches, they don't care about all this, alright. Then they keep thinking. Let's say I give one good example. Younger age, alright. Do you have any warm up or stretching at 6 years old, 8 years old? No. But most of the coaches is doing the opposite.
Okay.
So which is then how you want to, kalau in bahasa Malaysia, at the early age you dah dera dia. You don't share, you don't teach. Okay.
You take out the enjoyment part.
Exactly. Because in fact my programs we have a so-called motto. Okay, fun over winning. Okay, fun over winning, but still we won tournaments at the age group. We won tournaments. When dengar je nama my team, okay, alamak. Tapi kita tak buat the regimented lifestyle, you know. Let them enjoy. That's what we learn. Then we have to pass it to the players. Tapi I don't know. That don't happen. I think more than 90% it don't happen. Alright? Okay, how many of the coaches is doing this?
That's why, Lokman, just now in the earlier session when we were discussing, we discussed that coaches of grassroots and youth do not have extensive exposure in Malaysia. Yeah? Many of them want to win. You know why? Because it's a money-making thing now. People come to your academy, the so-called academy. I won't call academy because academy is a big setup. I'll call center of excellence. Yeah. So people want to sell themselves, sell their name of their center. Oh, so parents get caught. Hey, bawa anak saya. They don't see the content of your place, what it offers. Menang tak? Oh, dia orang selalu kalah, tak payah pergi sana lah. You don't know whether yang menang tu betul-betul coach dia bagus ke, dia sampai nilai-nilai yang you nak sampai ke. Parents, important role to play. So you talked about winning. I mean the mentality that you train them, kalau dia menang, credit goes to them. Bukan coach yang mempunyai winning mentality. Okay, winning and losing is part of the game, kan? So football teaches you how to accept win and how to accept loss. Kita menang.
You enjoy when you lose.
Kita beritahu dekat budak, no, it's okay. Hari ini kita kalah, tak apa. The next one kita mungkin menang. But what do our coaches do? Some of the coaches, which I'm focusing on the wrong one that they do. Wah ni, you know, they're talking to 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old. Bodoh, saya dah cakap. Jangan buat itu, jangan buat ini. On top of that, dah lah kena marah. Budak tu pun macam ni je. Okay? Balik. Masuk dalam kereta. Bapak bawa kereta. Stupid lah you, I told you. So, dah lah coach bantai dia habis-habis. Bapak dengan mak marah dia lagi. That is a small boy.
I share this experience because the most affected one. This is from the perspective what we usually hear from the players. One thing, if they lost, of course, our community coaches are parents. So if my boy is playing in team, I volunteer as a coach and a father. I will play a double role, being a father and being a coach. And I will just most of our dads they have been taught, because we have 6 core values, we will adhere to that core values, and we know how to approach the boys up to the age of 12. Normally very mild, they don't scold, and it's actually the parents. But you see, when they go back, they got into the car. During the period of their going back time, before they reach home, the conversation in the car, that affects the most. That one, the father or mother will just, because they want to win, the parents want to see the son win the game every match. So the son is okay if they win or loss, they'll be mingling, because their friend will be the opponent, they'll be shaking hand. After that, they will just be friends. But it's the mother and father, the parents play a bigger role on the time that they travel on the
Absolutely.
yeah, I think that impacts the most, because once they sampai kat rumah, there no more conversation already, because they don't want others to hear, because they want to talk to this boy inside that wall, because the car inside that the premise. So that's one of the things that clicked my mind, and they that, because I used to do that when my first 2 years, I felt that it's useless. I mean, like, I shouldn't do that. This is the message that I want to tell the
Of course, you know, that's a very important point, because football at the age of between 7 to 10 and 10 to 12 should be fun. Fun comes first. They must enjoy. If the parents are scolding, the boy or girl, whoever the player, they will be reluctant to try. You see, why aren't Malaysian players intelligent? Football intelligence, the word football intelligence comes from this. A player who doesn't want to take a decision, coach will scold me. My father will scold me. Then ada masa coach kata, Lokman, hold and play. Father kata, boy, clear the ball. Now, 2 set of instructions coming. That is a father whom I respect. This is my coach. I respect too. Who am I to follow? So we should always tell the parents, don't give sideline instructions, number 1. Number 2, when the boy wins or loses is part of learning. You should say, it's okay, you tried your best, we lost today. It's like losing the battle but not the war. No, that kind of thing. So that is a very important thing, because if you want people to stay on in football, not only football, I will apply this to across the board to all sports. Peranan ibu bapa sangat penting.
Setuju.
Ya, kalau kita marah dia, kita kata you buat itu salah, ini salah, lain kali dia takkan buat. You must encourage them. Go, try. It's okay. It's okay to fail. It's okay to lose. Because a better team won. So what must you do? You must become better than them. So that is the winning and losing part of it. I remember this. I've done this before. I saw an Australian youth team that came to play with Malaysians. They lost. And we were just side by side. And some of the boys were really red eye, really tears. You know, the coach was telling, it's okay, lads. We lost to a better team. No problem, it's okay. Come on, cheer up, lads. And then I saw another situation. The Malaysian boys lost. All the boys muram, duk macam ni je. Coach, itulah I dah kata. Daripada awal I dah cakap, main macam ni. Hang ni kan bangang betul. The boy has already lost. Okay? What can you change by scolding him? And we do not know what the parent will do in the car.
You add salt some more.
First assault, second assault. You know, so we even in our schools, this is the problem. Yeah, when a child does something wrong, those days we use the cane. We instill fear into the students. Students do things not because they know whether it's right or wrong, because they fear I'll kena whacking. Yeah, I came from that system. Yeah, we all are. We are similar. You all are a bit younger. So I came from a system where if I never do homework, kena, whatever you must do. So we sometimes go to the extent of copying from people just to hand over the homework done. Whether I learned from it, it's a big question mark. I think we should not indulge into that kind of thing. Yeah. What else? What else can football bring to the table? Coexisting, we have done. Winning and losing, what it teaches. You see, football is a show. It's entertainment. Football, whether it is played by 5-year-old, 10-year-old, 20-year-old, end of the day, if you put 2 rocks, 2 shoes, 2 pole, all they want to do is put the ball in between the 2. Goal. Yeah?
I think you build the character.
Yes.
The character of the player when he lost. I mean, usually I've seen players, real character will expose when they are tired. They can't reach at the level that they are desiring, so they explode themselves. I think this one will teach in the young age. We can identify that person's character, and we can the coaches can mold them in a proper way so that they don't explode too much. But I'm just saying it from my experience. I've seen many boys sometimes they try to use the siku, they try to slide, and at the moment they can't kejar and then they can't beat the ball, they will do other stuff which is not healthy for the.
But you see, sometimes coaches also teach them. Itu nombor 10 pemain bagus dia. Have you come across, Lokman?
Yes, definitely.
You punya kerja, take him out. Wallap him. No, what value do you instill into this player?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not saying football will eventually build up, or a lot of things depends on the family, upbringing, friends, rakan sebaya. See, that's why in England, when they have a star player growing up, they trace down to his immediate friends, his next group of friends. They have the numbers and all those. They speak to them. This is done in badminton because they don't want this group of friends to influence this player. For example, smoking, drinking, drugs. But football has its bad side also, yeah? The bad effect of football, yeah? We got to also mention it. We have seen Maradona with drugs, Paul Gascoigne drinking and women, Georgie Best, one of the best players in the world if he had carried on, where he was. Yeah, so Ronaldinho, who was caught in Panama, Panama or Paraguay, I think. So
recently, MU captain, what's his name? Maguire. He was jailed in Greece for go against the police because of the COVID.
You see, we coming back to respect. We are not only learning to respect the players, we learn respect from the referee. To respect the referee, the decision of the referee says, watch out, I'm watching you, and you say, sorry ref. You see our referee, our players going against the referee. Apa, that kind of thing. But very few of the full professional players go against the referees because why? They know they've done something wrong. The referee is there to impose the penalty for whatever you have done. Accept it.
Yeah. So one more thing is character building.
Yeah.
Character building. Yeah, character building. Like you say just now, we go against the referee. Right? If we learn all this, the players learn all this, maybe spur of the moment thing, yes. But immediately after that, they apologize to the referee. Yeah. Because they learn all this. Okay, then let's say, I don't know what happened in the football community. Like FIFA, they have fair play programs. So, have we learned from it?
You see, when you say FIFA, I remember when we were running the AFC Under-13 competition in Asia, Malaysia was the host for 4 years consecutively. So I was running it. One of the things that we introduced was the green card.
Yeah.
Okay? For example, if you tackle a player and he falls and you pick him up, that means you show them positive, I give you a green card. And the accumulation of this green card, we give the team that gets the highest number of points a fair play trophy. So, it teaches you character that, do something good for people. Sportsmanship. Okay? Even like you said just now, in the spur of the moment. But we don't spit at the referee, we don't use vulgar words at the referee, say, come on ref, that's okay. That's fine. I mean, because you're angry, come on ref, I didn't do it, come on ref.
I think this one they picked up from the coaches because coaches like to argue always with the referees and then the players learn from it.
Of course, they learn from someone. Definitely.
And it become very common now. I mean, like now we can see a 10-year-old boy even
swearing at a referee.
Coach, he will just say, "Come on, coach." So which they shouldn't do at that age. So it's a very wrong thing for me. I feel it.
I think it all starts down there. Yeah, coaches swearing at referees, coaches swearing at players because the boys are watching at the coach. They're looking up at the coach, and the
parents on the sideline is swearing at the
because like I said earlier, parents and the coaches are their idola pemain-pemain ni So dia rasa kalau coach boleh buat, saya pun boleh buat. I've seen players using 4-letter word on the referee and on the other players because why? The coach uses it. So these are the things that we must be very careful because a negative value easily picked up. This is the age where they pick up very fast.